welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are doing super duper well. Guys, today I'm going to show you exactly how Jack and I prepare our meal prep. We have this or a variation of this every single day, every single week. We do make sure to like switch it up just a little bit, like I said, like every week, so it doesn't get like boring. But this recipe is super yummy, it's super healthy, and it's super easy to make. Trust me, if I can make this, you can make this. And when we're busy now working from home, to have a healthy option to go to in the fridge right there waiting for us to just heat up in the microwave is so convenient. So I'm really excited to share it with you guys today. But before we get into it, for those of you who are new to the channel, hello, my name is Mac Dingle, M-A-C-D-I-N-G-L-E. I live in Portland, Maine with my husband, Jack. Yes, Mac and Jack. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below because we upload every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, my friends. Everyone, don't forget to give this video a big old thumbs up before we get into it, and let's hop into our daily meal prep. So first things first, this isn't necessarily something that I do every single time we meal prep, but I did have chicken that was previously frozen. And a little life hack, if you have chicken that's frozen and you forget to put it in the fridge the night before to thaw like I did today, heat up some water to 140 degrees. You can use like a little temperature thingy to like make sure it's at 140, and then put the chicken in little freezer bags like this, these durable freezer bags, and for 10 minutes it thaws safely and quickly. I learned this tip from an actual kitchen expert chef person. I'll put their name like right here, and it has saved us plenty of times because I'm a very forgetful individual and I don't plan ahead for meals, hence why meal prep is extremely useful. So while that is thawing, my friends, we are going to want to set the oven to bake 450 degrees. Come on. Slowly but surely. Okay, and then while that is preheating, let me introduce you to the vegetables that we are going to be eating today. All right, for the vegetables this week, we've got sweet potatoes and broccoli. So all in all, we've got sweet potatoes, broccoli, and chicken that's gonna be in our meal prep this week. And no matter what vegetables we switch out, we always do have sweet potatoes. They're such a good carb for your diet. They're healthy and they taste really good. They're sweet. They're literally sweet potatoes. They're so good. And then we do a green. So it's either broccoli, asparagus, squash, like that green squash. And then sometimes we switch it up and we do like a whole leafy salad with vegetables on the side as well. But the reason why we have the oven heating up is for the potatoes, and then halfway through we cook the potatoes, we'll be cooking the broccoli. So it's really easy, it all times perfectly, and while everything is cooking, we cook the chicken on the stovetop. So it's all just going at once. It's super easy. This usually takes me around only like 30 minutes or so by the time I heat up the oven and prepare the vegetables to cooking the chicken and the vegetables are done. So really easy. So the first thing you're gonna do for the vegetables is get a couple of pans. We have one little pan, another pan for the separate vegetable. The reason why we have two pans is because the potatoes and the broccoli have to go in at like a separate time. So we're gonna line these pans with some tin foil. Well, that didn't really line it as much, but it's just so it doesn't stick to it, basically. So right now I'm gonna chop 2 days worth of vegetables. You can absolutely do a full week, but since we're just like working from home anyway, I like to make it fresh every couple of days. But it's nice to have 2 days for me because I stream on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I usually do meal prep on Monday and Wednesday. I don't have to worry about making lunch on the days where I'm a little busier with streaming. We're gonna peel these potatoes so they don't have to be rinsed, but make sure you rinse your broccoli. All right, let's get to chopping and peeling, shall we? Alright friends, the absolute key to making your vegetables and your chicken as delicious as humanly possible and taking it from nasty to like, this is actually really good, is spices. So first we have olive oil. You can really use any oil. Like I know some people like to use avocado oil or like coconut oil or whatever, but we drizzle oil all over everything. Salt and pepper, onion powder, chili powder for some spice, and garlic powder. There's no exact measurement to whenever we do this. We just drizzle olive oil onto the pan, and don't worry if it's like more concentrated in other areas. We'll like mix it up in just a second. Then be generous. Like again, there's not really any specific measurement to these things, but I'm just super generous with my spices. Again, that's what makes it not bland and like really yummy to eat, and the spices make it or break it, so just go for it. The only thing that I will say is for the chili powder, that is for spice. So just do it as much as you like spice, I guess. We don't really like to introduce too much spice into our lunch, but we do like a little kick, so. Now, the potatoes are the ones that are gonna go in first. So let's mix these puppies up. Make sure they just look all olive oiled and lathered and spiced. That's pretty good. And we're gonna put these puppies in the oven for 25 minutes. Hey Google, set a timer for 12 minutes. And the reason why we do 12 minutes is because halfway-ish in, we're gonna put the broccoli in. So that's gonna go in for the whole 24 to 25 minutes, and then that's gonna go in halfway because that doesn't take as long to cook. So I'm just gonna mix this up while I'm thinking of it so that I don't put it in unmixed. All right, friends, it is time to dive into the chicken. And for the chicken, I highly recommend a cast iron skillet. It's one of mine and Jack's favorite things to cook in because of just all the flavors. But I've definitely cooked it in just a standard non-stick pan before. So whichever you have is totally fine. But I go for the iron thing because it just tastes yummy. Okay, so what we're gonna wanna do while we spice the chicken on our mat over here is heat up. I always overdo it on the olive oil. I really never know, but that's about as much olive oil as I put in. And then I'm gonna put it in between 5 and 4-ish. Probably more on like a 5 scale, but definitely not higher than like your halfway mid-heat point. And then we're gonna take this chicken that's been de-thawing over here. One note about the chicken, it only takes 10 minutes to de-thaw within 140-degree water. But don't leave it in for more than 40 minutes. That's when the nasty bacteria starts to grow, but anytime below 40 minutes is totally good to eat. I hope that these angles are like okay. I'm not used to not like holding the camera and vlogging it, so I hope it's fine. I always like to have my trash can like right here for moments like these. Yeah, it's feeling nice and defrosted, let me tell you. Low-key, I hate touching raw chicken. I absolutely hate it. It is not something that it comes naturally to me, so whenever I'm doing it, I just try to like not think about it too hard, and that's how we get through it. The only issue is this one down here is in all the juices, so I'm just like, it's just water, you know? It's not chicken juice, it's just water. Okay, goodbye. I'm gonna wash my hands thoroughly right now. Does anyone else wash their hands like 17,000 times when they're dealing with chicken, even though they know that they're gonna have to like touch it again? So now you take the exact same seasonings as you did with the vegetables and you do the exact same thing with the chicken. I'm gonna put it on this side of the chicken that's on there first, and then when I go to put it, the heated up olive oil, I'll put the seasoned side down so that I can season the side that I didn't get to season while it's cooking, if that makes sense. I'll show you exactly what it is. So what I like to do is wait until that first half of the timer is done, and while the broccoli is cooking in there so the vegetables are finishing up, I'll go ahead and start the chicken. So I will see you in T-minus 3-ish minutes or so. Woo! Hey Google, stop. Just stop. Okay, stick this in. Hey Google, set a timer for 15 minutes. Now, the chicken probably won't take 15 minutes, so that's totally fine. I just like to make sure my chicken is like extra done. You can always look up, I feel like these angles are just so awkward. Hi. You can always look up how long it takes to cook like chicken tenders or chicken breasts within a pan, but I usually like to flip them a couple of times, and by the time I'm convinced that I won't die from salmonella of my chicken, then that's when I take them off. So we're just gonna start now. Scooch around your olive oil. Okay, season side down. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at that sizzle. Listen to that. The other thing is our pan is like much larger than like, I don't know, like the round thing on the stove. So the heat doesn't cook like all the way to the outsides, but it eventually does, you know, but that's why we flip it so many times. Okay, now with the seasoned side down, we want to season the other side that didn't get seasoned. So season, season, season. And then I do like to clean up as I go because it makes it a lot easier after. So while that's cooking on that side, before we flip it, I'll probably flip it in like a total of 3 to 4 minutes on that side, and then do the same thing and like flip it over. And then I'll probably flip it just like 60 seconds on each side just to like brown it up a little bit. But before I serve it, I always cut into the thickest piece, like the thickest part of the thickest piece, and that means that all the other ones are cooked. So what is that? What's this? Why? Why? But I do want to mention how much we eat of each thing for like an everyday serving. So for the broccoli, you saw one head of broccoli. One of those will feed both Jack and I. So we'll use one smallish head of broccoli a day. So that's why I cooked two, because I'm doing it for like 2 days. And then each day we will consume one sweet potato. So each of us gets half a sweet potato. So that's why I had 2 sweet potatoes. And then for chicken, it totally depends on how big the chicken piece is. These tenders are a little bigger than just small wimpy tenders. So we'll probably just have like 1.5-ish each, but if they're small wimpy tenders, we'll have like 2. And then if you hi buddy, you can come in, I'm just vlogging. And then if you are cooking chicken breasts, we usually just have 1 chicken breast a day, so each person has half a chicken breast a day.
How's meal prep? Ooh, it looks so good.
Yeah, it looks good. Did I do good? I'm doing good. Jack's the actual master of meal prep. He just taught me how to do it so that I can do it all the days. Well, that's all I had to say for this clip.
Okay.
So I'll see you when I have to flip the chicken.
Sorry guys.
Okay. All right friends, we're on to our first flip of the chicken. I recommend going in the back of the pan so that the splatter doesn't like get you as you go, you know? Because the splatter is like the worst part. Look at that. Oh, yum. The pieces that might not get cooked again, the best are the outside pieces, but we'll just put them in the middle when we take the rest of the pieces off so that we guarantee those get cooked as well. Yummy. All right, I'll see you when the vegetables are done, and that's when we'll take the chicken off as well, and we will serve.
Myself young and restless, a lampoon of youth. So who am I to really teach you anything? Do I know what's true? True for you. But at least I think there are some nuggets found along the way.
But guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful for you guys that are intimidated by all of the meal prep type of meals out there. I promise you this one is super easy. Again, if I can do it, I promise that you can do it. And it's like so delicious, because the problem that I was having with some of the other meal preps that I've tried is just like it doesn't taste good and I get so tired of it so fast, but this one is A+. I love this one. Guys, if you are new and you've made it all the way to the end of the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. We post every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, my friends. Don't forget to give this video a big ol' thumbs up. And the post notification shout out for today goes to our friend Lazy Bean. Lazy Bean, thank you so much for having your post notifications turned on. I highly appreciate your support on this channel. Guys, if you want to be post notification shout out of next video, all you have to do is be subscribed, have your post notifications turned on, and you could be in my next video. I love you all so much, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. I'll see you later. Bye!